Hey everybody, what's up? This time I try to quickly throw a vlog at you guys. You know, first of all, Happy New Year to anybody that I didn't wish it to yet. I was gonna do this yesterday, but as you can see, the time frame right there, you know, doesn't help out much, especially when your mom's off of work. But yeah, we had a pretty good New Year's. I mean, nothing bad or anything. You know, um, we had the boys over, basically my nephews. And again, nothing really bad. The youngest nephew, my 5-year-old nephew, out of the three that were here, he didn't last until midnight. My mom basically gave him and my 9-year-old nephew some cocoa, hot milk with cocoa, and it knocked them out. Well, the other one, the 9-year-old one, barely uh, lasted. Barely lasted until midnight. I mean, he was still up, but barely there. The other one just zonked out. And I think that was all part of my mom's plan, in my opinion. I think she wanted that to happen. Be honest with you. Me, well, that up there kind of gives you an idea. I actually bought a 6-pack and drank 4 of them on New Year's. So, I drank the last 2 last night. I bought a bottle of champagne, the barefoot kind. You know, I didn't open it yet, so I don't know if I'm going to open it today or open it during the playoffs or something like that. But it was okay. It was alright. I bought some New Year's stuff for the kids to wear, and they did. My mom took a picture of it with her camera. She's still learning how to use that, too. You know, she's still learning how to use it. What we're going to have to do eventually is put the CD into the computer, install it, and then get the manual, unless I can get the manual online without it. So, overall, it wasn't that bad of a New Year's. I'll say that. We've had my nephews actually. The parents picked them up yesterday, and we ate some pasta and pozole with them. Shrimp pasta and pozole. And and what else? What else? What else? Well, yeah, we did that. They watched some movies on new TV. So, yeah, and I'll say this: the new TV. That was one thing we did this weekend as well. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, I think it was Saturday. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was Saturday. We got it finally up. My older sister's husband, well, right now they're in Reno, supposed to come back today. But my older sister's husband actually helped us move that big entertainment center that we had into the dining room area. So now we have a stand that I put together, and our TV up, and it's everybody actually likes it. It's a lot better, and I'm getting used to it. My mom, I'm showing her some of the modes that it has. Like, it's got several picture modes. It's got standard, it's got movie, it's got games, it's got vivid, it's got sports, customization. And then when it comes to high definition, we found out that we need the HDMI so that we don't have to go to wide or zoom option just to get the picture full screen. She's also learning that, sometimes, you know, some channels that may be HD have HD versions of them. Are not always going to have programs that have HD, so you have to use the zoom on that. Everything else, like when you go to HD, it's the settings on normal because that's the normal picture for it, and that's high definition, like the news, ABC News, and stuff like that. The movie, everything looks just so much better in it, and the sound looks great. I think the loudest we ever blasted it was yesterday, which was up to 60. My mom doesn't like to blast it too loud. Honestly, I don't think she does. I think it's just when company's over. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm basically counting down the days, if you will, until Monday, because that's when I'm going to be able to try things out myself, if you know what I mean. I mean, I've already, as I mentioned in my video, HD makes everything look so much better. I've already mentioned that when I've had the opportunity, I've been able to check out what some of my DVDs look like. For example, I've been able to check out what my SatAM DVDs look like. I'll provide some, and there's a link in that video that you can see, and if you want to, I'll provide the links here too. But SatAM SatAM DVDs is great. Transformers the movie 1986 looks great. I mean, Rescue Rangers look great. I mean, I can only imagine when I hook the HDMI on how better it's going to look. And yeah, I mean, they just look tremendous. They look tremendous, and I don't think there's nothing else I could say about it. I mean, heck, I even checked out Popeye's Parlez-Vous and Tiny Toons episode Europe in 30 Minutes off my DVDs with them on there. And I checked out the melting parts, if you will, where Babs melts and Europe in 30 Minutes, and see what I mean by interruptions. Can't get anything done. Anyway, I checked all those out, and I thought they looked pretty good. We even have a new DVD player on there, a Magnavox one, who are also the people responsible for doing the Emerson's DVDs. And this one not only has HDMI ready for it, and is newer, but it actually has stop motion, if you will. In other words, when you press pause, you can continue to press pause, and it does the step-by-step thing. The Emerson one never had that. That's good. Like this one right here doesn't even have it. And the ones that have it are this, and it's a little quicker on the step. The Toshiba one in the guest room, and my mom's Kobe one. That was it. Yeah, those are the only DVD players that had it. I don't know if the Blu-ray we're going to get is going to have it, but let's hope it does. But overall, overall it's been okay. Of course, my 9-year-old nephew kind of acts up a little bit. let me put it this way. I rented this. Right here. I rented this game. Right here. From Redbox. I rented this game. I rented this game from Redbox for my 17-year-old nephew to play because he said it was a good game, and heck, if you watch Angry Joe's top 10 best games of 2012, Angry Joe puts it at number 2. But anyway, he's been playing it for a while. He played it for a while, and my 9-year-old nephew, who apparently can play mature games over his other relatives, his dad's side of the family, wants to play that game, or he wants to play Mortal Kombat, the new one. And we're like, no, you can't do that, not here. And he kind of threw a fit a little bit, but, I guess, I'm pretty sure we're not the only family that has, I'm pretty sure we're not the only families out there that where one side allows the kid to do this and the other side doesn't. So, yeah, he threw a fit a little bit, but he's got to understand, it's only E to T rated. So, and my 17-year-old nephew, he tried to justify it by saying, well, you can turn off the blood on the Mortal Kombat game, and we're like, yeah, that's true, but still, well, we're not going to do that. No. And we said, hey, it's totally up to your parents. If they say, hey, it's okay for him to play those, it's okay. But apparently his mom, my older sister, feels it's not okay for him to do it. And I think apparently what she's going to have to do, her and her husband, my brother-in-law, they're going to have to talk to my brother-in-law's side of the family and say, look, just because you let, so-and-so play it, doesn't mean our son can play it. So. But besides that, we had a pretty good New Year's. Like I said, my 5-year-old nephew didn't make it till the ball dropped. My 9-year-old nephew barely did. And overall it was okay. Overall it was alright. Had its ups and downs. Watched the Rose Bowl yesterday and ended up recording it in 2 parts. Basically what it was is that was around the time my 9-year-old nephew wanted to play the games, and makes me always want to know, makes me wish I had a DVR in here as well, so I can just DVR it and he can do it. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, but yeah. Besides that, I also recorded Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve, and besides that, did all right. Finished off this past week, over a week ago during Christmas. Finished off the holiday DVD, my traditional yearly holiday movies and DVDs, holiday movies and special DVDs, which is actually 6-pack, which is up there under the Sonic Encyclopedia. So I finished that off, and I also got New Year's Rockin' Eve on its own disc, just like last year. So overall, again, ups and downs here and there, but hiccups here and there, but not too bad. And that's all I can really say about it. I'll hope you had a good and safe New Year's, if you will, New Year's Eve and day. Hope you all got home safe, and for any of you that were in Times Square, hope you got home safe too. So, God bless, take care, and I will talk to you all later. Comments and responses are down below.